You get it. So,
okay.
The RaeJ. Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are around town. I'm gonna let Della set this up because I said I was gonna let him set it up. So let me turn this over to our cameraman and we'll get started in just a moment. Hold on, where's my swivel? There it is.
Hello, faces out there in Faceland, Facebook land. Here's another edition of Around Town with Dallas and Lady RaeJ. And then we have Mr. Tahir. Wait a minute. Tahir, right?
Tahir. I've been saying Tahir.
Take two.
Just keep going, dude.
You are not the
Yes, you know what?
But I'm trying to do things here.
Take
there it is.
47.
Hey, this is another edition of Around Town with Dallas and RaeJ. We have Tahir Moore, all the way from LACA. For those of you that aren't up to speed, what is that, Lady RaeJ?
Really? What is?
You know what? LA, Los Angeles, California. We are in our satellite studio this evening.
That's right.
You know, check out the background back here and everything.
Very nice art.
And right in that corner over there. Okay. Check out the square and the square beyond compare.
No,
You know
I like the glasses because of the wood grain on the arms.
that is nice.
Those are really
Well, the
nice.
front too.
Really nice.
And then it represents
He's
the
got
trailer.
swagger.
Okay.
I'm cold. It's cold out here.
Lady RaeJ
Where
is
did
cold,
the
but
weather
anyway.
go?
Yeah, this weather's kind of crazy that y'all got going in.
I know it's totally different than what you're used to in LA.
Yeah. Like this is how it feels like when we first wake up, like super early, but it never stays like this. This is I should have packed.
Well, this is October, so.
Well, yeah, and it's
Seasons
mid-October.
haven't
changed. Yeah,
It
I got
actually
some. I got
is.
you right.
It's the 15th
Right.
of October.
I got you right on that one.
We're blessed right now. No
Tahir
snow.
is here. Listen to that. Tahir
Tahir
is
is
here. Hosting the Sunday night edition up here at the Laugh Lounge here in St. Louis, Missouri.
True.
Tell us about your comedy. Your start. When did you get started in the comedy?
Man, I first started. My first time on stage ever was at 18 at the Funny Bone. It was like one of those potluck things. And having to do that, really liked it, but I was 18, so I wasn't taking anything serious, but like women, so I didn't really stick with it at all. And then even after,
It is.
Okay, because his eyes are somewhere else.
I hope you focus. I hope we're in the screen, like the whole head.
His middle finger is
all the chest. You see the chest right now.
You see all this prayer.
Even did he take a picture while he's recording? He could do that? Oh wow, that's crazy.
Okay,
Even after I started for real doing comedy, I started in college, just hosting events. But even then, I wasn't taking it as seriously as I could have been taking it because I had so many other things going on, extracurricular activities, working jobs, and that type of stuff. So I didn't really start taking it serious until 2009 when I moved out to LA. It was October 2nd, 2009 when I moved out there. And since then, I've been going pretty hard at it.
So what made you take it serious in 2009?
I saw people were getting money off of it. Yeah, Chris Spencer was riding in a Land Rover, and I was like, I need some of that money. So yeah, I was like, I need that. Then just seeing, being around other people who were taking it seriously, iron sharpens iron. So some of these guys I was talking to, they were going on tour. They were coming back, $1,500 for the weekend. I was like, hey. I was about to get a job selling digital cable, and I was like, I don't want that. So,
Clear up your face.
When
I first moved out there, you have to have a job or a hustle. And I was working at some place called VXI, and we were selling AT&T cable, and AT&T and Direct Cable, Direct TV cable at the same, and I hated it.
Is that part of your routine now?
No, man. No,
so
I don't want
this is your
nobody.
livelihood, your comedy.
No, I mean your
comedy.
comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't tell people about the AT&T thing too much, man. I don't want nobody to recognize me for that. Well,
Wait a minute.
Y'all go if I pay for it, man.
He is in the AT&T witness protection. Okay.
Should have been.
So let me ask you this: when you went to LA, are you saying that you really have to leave St. Louis? Are you originally from St. Louis?
I'm originally from East St. Louis. Yeah,
Okay.
Went to school in St. Louis all my life for the most part. Graduated from Harris Stokes at University. But yeah, I would say to make it in comedy or acting or something like you need to be one of the big three: Chicago, New York, LA. Chicago and New York are better states, better cities. I feel like for development. Like when you're trying to hone in on your craft and your skills, I feel like Chicago is a great place for that, as well as New York, because there's so many stages and smaller clubs that you can do time. LA is more of a showcase town. Like once you got it together, you know what you're doing with it. You know, you've done a couple things. You go to LA, so you can like look for new representation, or let new set of eyes get set up on you. So LA is great for that. But when you move out there, just starting, it's hard. It was an uphill battle for me. I'm not gonna lie about it.
Did somebody give you like the key to the door? Did somebody give you an opportunity?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
It came with a lot of questions. Like there are people who will help, but you know, a closed mouth doesn't get fed. You just hang around comics, you know, they might learn your name, but you actually have to soak up game. You gotta ask questions. Like with anything, like if you want to be good at something, you're gonna work toward being good at it. You're gonna ask questions that'll help get you better and help advance you. You're gonna find out who you need to know, who hands you need to shake. But it's very much politics. When we first moved to LA, a lot of it is just hanging out, letting people get familiar with your face. Because if they don't recognize it, they ain't gonna talk to you. You know, you're just the new guy. But then after a while, you turn into the new guy from St. Louis. And then after a while, you turn into Tahir. So, you know, you just have to keep at it though. But it's not an easy feat at all.
Now, is Tahir your stage name or that's your name?
Nope, that's tatted on me. I'm a thought. That's my real name.
He's a thought.
That thought life. It's my middle name. My mother named me Tahir. It's actually pronounced Tahir. It's Arabic. It means clean and pure. But most niggers can't say Tahir. So it ain't just niggers though. White people can't say Tahir either. So I just say Tahir more. Like, would you like to hear more? Okay.
Nigra is the millennial.
Ginger.
Oh yeah, well yeah,
Nigras.
yeah, all of that. None of them can say it.
None of them
can say it.
Eddie Griffin, in an interview he had, I want to say it was on Vlad TV, he had approached a bar owner and asked what was his slowest night. And then he said, if I bring you, let's say 5 people in, then he's winning.
Right.
Okay. Had you ever approached any establishments and
Yeah,
solicited any type
I
of...
had a couple nights in LA. The thing about LA is that it's no culture shock. Because you can walk into Walgreens and see Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie. So, you know, me having an open mic night or having a comedy night, you need a fan base first. You need a following first. Because people ain't just gonna come to your comedy show and you ain't got no names that they recognize. I would say this. This is true across the land. Black people, y'all listening? Black people go to comedy shows to see comedians. White people go to comedy shows to see comedy. The difference is white people go to have a good time. They don't care who's on the list. They don't have to recognize anybody from the flyer. It might not be anybody they saw on a TV show or a movie. They're going for a good time. Black people, we don't know you, we ain't fucking with you. And that's just that, man. And that's what's really holding us back. That's why it's a lack of black comedy clubs across the nation. That's why it's a lack of black clubs, because if y'all don't come out and check out new talent, you never know who's on the brink of blowing up.
Right.
Because you don't recognize anybody on the list, you don't want to go out and you don't want to have a good time and experience live comedy. And you could be missing out on the next best thing. Kevin Hart did not happen overnight. You know what I mean? Eddie Griffin did not happen overnight. Bill Cosby didn't happen. These are guys that worked out their set for hours upon hours and days and weeks upon weeks in comedy clubs before people knew their name. And like, it's a great new class of comics that are coming out. Def Comedy Jam just filmed this past Tuesday and Wednesday. Relaunch that, did 6 episodes. It's a lot of new names that you guys might not have heard of, but they're amazing comics. So, black people, get out and experience life, man. Go to a comedy club. Challenge yourself to go to a comedy club that you don't recognize anybody on the list for. That should be a challenge for you. That's stepping out of your comfort zone. Nothing has ever been achieved with greatness from a level of comfortability. So if you never challenge yourself, you're never going to achieve greatness. Remember that.
I have a question. Just how intricate and necessary is profanity to make a career or break a career? Is that an absolute necessity?
It's a very good question. I don't think it's necessary at all. I think that profanity sometimes sticks better, like a lot of the catchphrases that have profanity and you got knocked the fuck out, like all of that type of stuff remembers it. You don't remember a lot of catchphrases without some type of profanity or sexual content. I mean, even coming to America, Royal Queen John, the dude falling down the stairs, yo, rich dude, mother. All of that, it either has some sexual content or some profanity. I think those are the ones that stick in people's mind. But then you have somebody like Sinbad, who I did a cruise with, and out of all the comics that were on the tour cruise, there was some heavy hitters on that cruise. Sinbad got a laugh every 3 to 6 seconds when he was doing that set.
Are you actually counting as you're on stage?
No, but as a comic, you just know what's gonna hit. Like I know in my set where a joke is gonna land, what the response is gonna be when a joke is super funny, how long it's gonna roll over so I can go into the next joke and I can do an act out. So you know that timing. But with Sinbad, you literally, I'm watching him, and then I hear the crowd roar, and then another 3 to 6 seconds, another roar, and it was just, it was like watching Picasso or Basquiat just up there live doing it. And that's what you're missing when you don't go to live shows. Like, it was phenomenal, man. He's a beast. He doesn't curse. He doesn't curse one time. I'm actually going on tour next year in February, from February to May. I'm going on tour with 2 other comics, Kev on Stage and Tony Baker. Very hilarious guys. A lot of people might not have heard of them, but I know a lot of people have heard of Tony Baker and Kev on Stage. They both got over 100,000 followers on Instagram and Facebook, and it's a clean comedy tour. You know, we're not going to do any cursing, no sexual content, and we're already selling out tickets.
So what is your social media footprint like? Do you have?
I'm small. I'm a teenager. I'm only at 20,000.
Sound like you
Oh,
graduated.
yeah, 20,000. I got
only
excited because I think I have over 1,000.
Right. Yeah, I'm only at 20,000 right now, but you know, it's growing now. I started just taking a new lane with the content that I was creating, and my content doesn't have cursing on it. I don't degrade women in it. It's not a whole lot, not a whole lot. There's no nudity in it or anything like that. You're not gonna go on my page and see, you know, butts and breasts all over. It's just, you know, my daughter knows how to work Instagram. I don't want her to go on my page, join her friends, that type of stuff on my page. Plus, it's not necessary. Like, when you first start out with comedy, you're always gonna do sex, drinking, eating, and poop jokes. Like, that's just what you're gonna do because that's what you know at the time. And I think for most people, when you're a comic, 20, you don't know a lot. So yeah, that's what your routine mainly surrounds. That's why they say it takes about 7 to 10 years to find your voice. Because if you start at 20, by 30, you got life experiences. You know, you got experiences from college if you went, you got experiences from relationships, being a side chick, or having a side chick, or a side guy, or being a side guy. You got experiences from work, or the lack thereof, and being broke, or trying to move somewhere and learning how to work. So you got 10 years, 7 to 10 years experience, and that's the stuff that you pull from RaeJ.
Now, just how consistent is your grind? Do you do like one night a week, or are you up there as often as they'll allow you to get on stage?
Yeah, that right there. I'm usually on stage 3 to 4 nights a week. I have a staple night at the comedy. And most of it is just like getting the right cocaine to help fuel you to keep pushing through the week.
And are you using the same material every night you get up there?
Well, I do a lot of mixing it up, so I have probably about 2 hours of material. So, you know, I usually go out and open up to the crowd and see how they're feeling, and based on their reaction, I can kind of gauge on which way we should go with it after doing a line of cocaine. If we should go like, you know, like talking about relationships, or you know, whatever. Like, so I kind of gauge it off of their response on what we're going to talk about. Or sometimes I have some new stuff that I want to talk about.
Now, how precise and medieval are you when it comes to hecklers?
I mean, depending on how much cocaine I've had, on how I react to it. Generally, I just shut a heckler down immediately to the point where they usually don't want to say anything else. I'm not mean, I'm not belligerent, you know, but I know how to work a crowd and get them on my side and make the person feel alienated to the point where they want to be quiet, but not enough to the point where they want to fight or be, you know, more belligerent than they were. Yeah, down the house.
Should I get him?
Yeah.
Should I get him?
It's more so just like making them feel silly. Like, yo, I'm at work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't come to Kmart when you there and just knock all the shelves down in your section. Like, I don't.
This is your job.
This is
You
your
are
work.
at work.
Right.
You are at work. I'm going to take a little serious turn here. With everything that's been going on here in St. Louis, with you being a homegrown guy from East St. Louis, what do you think about all this going on with the protesting and things of that nature? And do you work any of that into your show?
I have not worked a lot of it into my set, just because I'm very passionate about it, and you know, everybody has the things that's sensitive to them that they might not talk about. That's one of the things that's sensitive to me. I think we are in a very volatile climate when it comes to the protests and everything that's going on. I wish there was something more that we could do after the protests. You know what I mean? Because, you know, the protests are great for us gathering and coming together and walking, marching, you know, chanting things. But like, what's next after that? Like, if we could go from the protesting to like, okay, collectively as a group, we're going to boycott this company or this brand, then that's great. Like, it can't just be a protest. Like, this is our plan to protest. It needs to be, you know, a step-by-step process. Like, we're going to protest for a week. If that gives us to yield the results we want, then we're going to boycott Boston. We're gonna boycott Ronnie's movie theater. We're gonna boycott whatever until we are listened to and we are respected as equals. And if that doesn't work, step thing. All right, now we're gonna boycott this and this. All right, or we only gonna buy gas on this day. Or on this day, we're not gonna buy Shell gas. Once those companies start losing money, just like they did with the bus companies when they did the civil rights protests. Once they start losing enough money, they're gonna go to the people in charge and they're gonna be like, yo, y'all need to calm down. Listen to these people. Like, as long as the price of cocaine doesn't go up, I think we'll be in a good place.
You got some finger movements right there by the co-executive producer, Eric Easy Weathersby. Oh, there's something over his show. What's over the show?
I think something opened up.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
they're about
I
to
think
open up?
the
Okay.
establishment needs to have
Give us a 30-second takeaway
Okay.
to hear more and the great things that you're doing in comedy.
so that we can hear more.
Right.
that works.
From to hear
To hear
more.
more.
My takeaway would just be and try new things, man. Live life, have fun, chase your dreams unapologetically, and do it unparalleled to anything that you've never done before or ever done before. I am totally committed to living the most full life that I possibly can. I'm not gonna stop until I achieve everything that I want. Come for everything. I need all the receipts. You understand me? My goal is to be able to go on vacation and not have to look at my calendar or my bank account. Like I can stay as long as I want to. I can spend as much as I want to. And when I'm tired of being on vacation, that's when I can go home. And so, like, that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm just slowly building a brand that people can respect. I wear suits on stage. I care about my brand. I don't drink before my shows. I care about the integrity of it. I do a lot of cocaine afterwards, but you got to live for something and have a little fun. You know, that's it. Have a little fun.
Lady RaeJ.
Yes.
I can't touch that. Take us off, Lady RaeJ.
You know what? We do everything, everywhere, all
Yes,
the
we
time,
do.
and anytime.
Together.
So make sure that you keep your eye on us because you never know where you'll see us.
Around town, and also make sure you check out our YouTube page. Very, 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 very soon to come. TheWooandTheLou.com. We're going to be launching, provided everything goes the way that we're praying that it goes, October 31st at noon.
Yes.
You'll be able to listen to old school R&B, new school R&B, old school hip hop, gospel, jazz, blues, and believe it or not, comedy injections.
Yes.
So Mr. Tahir is going to get on board with us. Kimberly Vaughn from the other Lou,
That's the
the
executive
Louisville.
director for the comedy
Right.
section.
So
of
we've got some
Louisville.
big things coming. Tail end 2017, the top part of 2018. So make sure you keep it here, and always tune into Discussions with Dallas Live with RaeJ on our Facebook page here every Monday through Friday from 5 until 7 Central Standard Time. Like RaeJ.
And don't forget the Easy Treatment Lounge will soon be coming to the Woo and the Lou, WTM, where it all happens here from Ferguson. So that will be happening very soon as well.
One last thing, RaeJ.
What is that?
Catch Lady RaeJ and myself every Saturday morning, 9 until noon,
Yes.
Central Standard Time, Saturday morning live with Mr. Dallas, Lady RaeJ, and the Big Brother Almighty, Keith Antone Willis
Yes.
Sr., DJ Rose, and of course Keisha. I almost said Keisha J.
J.
It's Keisha K today, okay? But
J.
it's Keisha J.
J. All right, y'all. Thank you, faces.
Y'all ever take days off? Y'all wait. That's it.